Hey everybody. Recently I had made an article on Reddit on Gunnit, so /r/guns, about a new weapon that I bought. And somebody mentioned that I was brave for practicing less than stellar trigger discipline. And, I got wondering for a little bit why I was kind of miffed at that response, right? And I guess I'll just explain it here. So, proper trigger discipline, right? Shady trigger discipline. Proper trigger discipline. Shady, right? Whatever. Proper, shady. Break yourself. Proper, dangerous. Proper, improper. Proper. Just a little bit stupid, right? So, with all these guns, right, the overarching idea is that you put your finger on the trigger and you better be prepared for something to happen. Well, yeah, I understand that, right? And I think that everybody does. And any idiot who wants to take a shot at using a loaded weapon on video and shooting something or themselves or whatever, I mean, it's their prerogative, right? I mean, I don't think it's safe, whatever. But the idea is I know which guns are loaded and which ones aren't. All right? Not loaded. This one's loaded, this one's loaded, this one's loaded. There's one in the chamber here, there's one in the chamber here, there's not one in the chamber here, there's nothing in here, there's something in here, but there's nothing in the chamber here, all right? The idea is that gun discipline is like religion, right? It's like whether you pray more or you pray less is kind of up to you, right? I would say that you need to make sure that even if you have the slightest inkling of a chance of discharging a weapon, that you try not to. But just because you do that or put your finger on the trigger or whatever, it does not mean that you're setting a bad example necessarily, right? People need to know that they need to check their weapons before they hand them over to somebody else, before they go around putting them in different directions, maybe towards people or crowds or things like that if they're out in the open, right? You have to be sure of what you're doing and being extra safe, but don't get judgy, guys, because at the end of the day, I've seen police officers who have exhibited probably the best gun safety shoot themselves in the leg. Bottom line. I've seen lots of people accidentally discharge, and it was from a slip of thought, right? Yeah, honestly, it happens, but you just got to try to hedge your bet and be as careful as you can, and as often as you can, try to practice good trigger discipline, right? But just because once in a while you put your finger on the trigger or dry fire a gun, God forbid, it's not the end of the world, guys. Just calm it down. Just calm it down.